Television is a joke. We are all pawns controlled by something greater. Memes, the DNA of the soul. They shape our will. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Now, while I may have ripped that line from a video game, Metal Gear Rising, a great game, I recommend it, play it. The character in question discussing that line was making some semblance of sense, in fact. He was talking about the more traditional definition of a meme. While Zoomers nowadays, when they think of a meme, they think of those funny videos that people send online, or those random image macros that you might find on Snapchat or TikTok, or maybe even those minion memes with slightly racist undertones that people can send you on Facebook. Memes, back then, used to have a more sophisticated definition. Said definition, in fact, was simply an idea that spreads from culture to culture. And it's through this that we can see just how the sort of definition of memes has evolved. From an idea that spreads to an image, a photo, or a video that spreads, even a trend that spreads. Recall, say, the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's because of this ability of a meme to spread that memes can also similarly spread messages. And the ability to spread messages can have certain sinister undertones, sinister hidden messages. Let's take this for example. This is the soy Wojak, okay? Now, to those not in the know, this might just seem like a crying man. But to those in the know, the soy Wojak, also known as the soy jack, is the ultimate insult. It's used to depict someone as a wimp, someone who is more of the less ideal version of a man. Of course, that's not just the only way a meme can convey hidden messages. This is the most basic way a meme can convey messages. As it's very common for people to mix and splice, crossbreed two different aspects of a meme and turn it into something brand new. This is the Giga Chad. The Giga Chad is a caricature of hypermasculinity. And given certain societal expectations, ideals, this is the supposed superior version of the man that all men should aspire to be. And it's a bit hard to see, but this Giga Chad is actually just a mask that is being worn by the soy jack that I previously discussed. And so it's able to deliver an entirely brand new message. It depicts the subject of whoever's being depicted as a soy jack, i.e. inferior, the not ideal, and attempting to pass off as someone who is better, as superior, and possibly failing to do so. What I am trying to say here is that if a picture can convey 1,000 words, how many words can a meme convey? And because of just how much memes can convey in terms of message, they can in fact somehow change the minds of people. So let's say you're browsing Snapchat or Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, what have you. When you come across a meme that extols the virtues of a certain ideology that you may or may not like. Now, let's assume that you're on the fence about this thing. So you just may or may not find the meme funny. You think, that's a nice punchline. And then you just scroll, you swipe past. But you see that meme over and over again. For some reason, it just got super popular. And you eventually just find so many people acknowledging it. And you might begin to think to yourself, they have a point. The person, whatever this meme is trying to convey, it has a point. And it's here that we can clearly see the power of a meme to change people's minds. And it's because of that power to change people's minds that we also have to be careful of what we do with our memes. Because some memes, as an idea that spreads, they can turn into something entirely different, something that we don't exactly desire. Take this for example. This is Pepe the Frog. And while I would rather not show his alternate depictions for reasons I am not willing to divulge either, Pepe was not necessarily a pivotal factor, a major factor in the 2016 presidential campaign of the winner. he was used in memes, used as a sort of symbol of the alt-right, of their ability to just be everywhere. Their appearance in memes, used in harassment campaigns, eventually got to a point where the Anti-Defamation League had to acknowledge and declare Pepe to be a hate symbol. At the same time, Hillary's campaign team also had to acknowledge the phenomenon. Of course, this is when you have an undesirable meme. You may or may not think of the meme as good or bad, but it's just a meme that you don't like. And what do you do to a meme that you don't like? You fight it. How do we fight memes? With more memes. And when you make more memes, we think about this. In around 2019, the Hong Kong protesters, they used the image of Pepe as their own symbol, as their own desire to fight for press freedom, for sovereignty. And while they may not have been actively trying to reclaim Pepe for a more positive light, it still had that bit of an effect. Because that's the idea of a meme. A meme is an idea that spreads from culture to culture. And by spreading the good memes, the memes that you want, and suppressing the memes that you don't like, you can actively get the good memes on your side. Of course, let's look at what I've discussed. Memes are a modern form of communication, able to convey a lot of information all at once. They're able to change people's minds. And it's because of that that we citizens have the obligation to try and suppress the memes that we don't like and only spread the memes that we do like. Therefore, that is, in a sense, my challenge to you. Make more memes. Spread them. And make sure that those ideas are worth spreading. Oh, thank you. And by the way, before I leave, I have one last thing to say. Memes are a terrarium.